go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Today, from Orlando, Florida, this is the National Football League.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the... And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Off play action. Richardson. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 21 yards away. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Bridges. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The sack by Justin Ellis. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. On first down, Richardson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Richardson off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. 2nd down, here's Richardson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Taylor Heineke. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going. Now he lost the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Off play action. Bridges. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. Bridges. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Bridges. Wright's got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Bridges. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Hammering from the goal line. He loses the football. Now the ball comes loose, and the Bengals grab it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now it's Richardson. This is caught. Touchdown. Taylor Heineke with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. McManus's point after is good. And a route is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw on 3rd down. Bridges. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Zach Kerr, the big defensive tackle, the one to get him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Bridges. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st and 10, Bridges, complete to right. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Brent Urban there to get him down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To throw on 2nd down. Bridges over the middle, complete. That's right. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bridges. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined there.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete.
And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Bridges. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Bridges. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we...
You on chance.
Yeah. Nuh-uh. It deleted by itself.
God, man. Oh, man. Gotta go on here, post one, man.
Pick it off. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm doing organ in on live right now. It's crazy. Have you seen my new TikTok video?
I seen it. I liked it.
I doing crazy, no cap. But just in flow on the line. That boy on the line. Okay. Nah, that one in.
Richardson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. Cameron Braid. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Bridges. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Bridges looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And over here, 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, they're like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Well, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A game there of 30 big ones.
Well, first one, right? Yeah.
Watching one-handed catches and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Wells. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Hey, I didn't say you about to show them.
Yeah, I can tell you about the pain. What? I can tell you about the struggle. I can tell you about the pain. It hurts. The struggle. Yeah, I think I'm like
Lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. McManus is good. Here in the
Who first one?
spell red.
Red. LST. Yo.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Start up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. And a loose football.
It's working. Oh, yeah. See, like that.
He wants to marry me.
All the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you're in, you got to take care of the rock.
He wants to marry me. I'm out of town. I'm thugging with my round. I know I'm fat because my stomach touched the ground.
But somehow he couldn't rein it in. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Richardson to throw off play action. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone.
I'm up for these niggas' hands for the cutback to the mic.
At this point, despite that huge lead, and some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
His pass caught at the 4. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field.
Hello?
Hold up, think I see the pill, man. I'm finna run out, man. You know how
There we go.
he wants to marry.
The
She don't want to have my leg.
Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. Hello? Bruh. What? I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, Dad.
Already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Already in my city, and I will. As you want to continue that franchise, but Hanson on rookie like a motherfucker.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, bro.
He said he needed 3
I don't play. I play automated, bro. I bet. I see right now. Look.
It's 70-3.
Look. I'm gonna show you right now. It's on automated.
Go ahead, watch that broadcast real quick.
It's on pro. Not on rookie. Come on now.
They go. He's a pro. He's a pro.
Look at that. Huh? Yeah.
You feel the arcade now?
Huh? He's real tough. Hold on. Yeah. Ooh, I'll flip training thing. Hold on.
I'm doing that 2 angle count real quick.
Points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he is going to have it down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Play action. Now Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wells. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get to reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. There we go now as they will again try for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And the Bills are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really.